Okay, what is good, everyone? Welcome to the Record Machine Hip Hop Hour. On today's episode, we're going to hear tracks from Dlib, Theiss, Copeland keys, and also we're going to hear some music from my guest today, who is an MC, dancer, choreographer, beat maker, producer, audio engineer, designer, and has some of the nicest teeth I've ever seen.
For real?
Mr. Marcus Yates.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
I'm doing great. I want to smile more.
Dude, all the pictures I've seen of you online, you're smiling. I'm like, damn, that's some nice teeth.
Nice.
So you just got back from a few tour dates up in the Northwest.
Oh, yeah. That was with Chris Calico, man. We had a blast. One of the dates were canceled because of some reason I don't know. But, yeah, we had a blast, man. We were in Squim. I forgot what it's called. Squim.
Squim?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Squim. They say if you pronounce it wrong, that means you're not from there.
Right.
So Squim. Where else were we? I forgot the other city, but we had fun.
Yeah.
I didn't forget about you, Northwest. We had fun. We took the ferry and everything.
Oh, you did?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So when you were in Seattle?
Yeah. It was. We stayed in Seattle and then we took the ferry to the other island over there, and
Bainbridge?
It's like near Port Townsend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
And you guys went down to Oregon too, right?
Yeah. I think that's where we were. I don't know. It was supposed to be in Eugene. The show that got canceled was supposed to be in Eugene, Oregon. Yeah.
Okay.
So we stayed in Portland, and we just kicked it.
Did you go to Voodoo Donuts?
We didn't. Chris actually did. I was asleep. Yeah.
He didn't bring you back in?
He did, but I'm not a donut fan, so
No donuts, huh?
I looked at him, and we had to leave early, so I looked at him and I was like, no. Yeah.
Very cool, man. So tell me a little bit about yourself. So you started dancing at age 7, started poetry age 9, started making beats at 15, then you went to Full Sail.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about myself. I don't know. Yeah, 7. At age 7, I just developed this love for rhythm. And I think from 7 on, I started growing a love for like beat making and all these things dealing with music and rhythm. I just fell in love with it. I always been a part of it, you know, from when I was like young to like 2 years old. And my father, he would play this VHS tape of Michael Jackson's Moonwalk. And I remember this tape because I tried to like reenact it and everything. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's just looking back, it's like, I don't know, kind of exciting how I can just like look at music and it gives me like a visual of things, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm about to get emotional. But yeah, I really love it.
So you started dancing at age 7.
Mm-hmm.
And so would you say at this point right now, you pretty much got like 3 of the 4 pillars of hip hop right there, right? Dancing, DJing, beat making, MCing. Do you do graffiti too?
I don't do graffiti. I know a lot of people that do graffiti, and I want to learn. But yeah, it's not something. I'd rather be a fan of that because that's just too intricate. It's like too detailed to me, you know? And I need like supreme patience.
Yeah.
And I don't really have the supreme patience. I got a little patience, but not that much patience to mark on something and mess up and then
So which do you enjoy the most out of those 3 things that you do?
Equally, all of them like come together as like one thing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they're all like equal across the board. I can have, you know, the utmost fun in each of those aspects. Even in fashion, just pop culture, period, you know. I just love it. And I'm a fan of the world, really. Mm-hmm. Not just music. It's just that music plays a big part in culture. So
yeah, you had this interesting quote that I read, Artist Spotlight feature you did with Stephen G. Photo, where you said, "Music is just my way in." Yeah. So that's just kind of your way to get in and then start making your mark everywhere.
Oh yeah, from business to everything, man. I like sit down every night and I meditate on how I'm going to take over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Every night. And I sit and think how I'm going to release this song for it to make sense in order to build this song up and then drop this video with this and then drop this clothing line and then meet up with this art, you know. It's chess.
That's interesting because when I was listening to your last album with Dark Taupes Kamana, that intro track, where you're like, we're going to do an intro track, but I decided we're going to turn that into a song.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Taupe. That was a pretty good album. I've learned so much since then. That was 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was like a pretty cool experience. I actually sat down and put that together, you know, with little knowledge of like engineering, and I liked it. I actually liked it when I released it. I was like, dang, I really just did this. So now I just took the time to like actually learn, you know, engineering and music, and just sonically just improving myself. And yeah, we're here now.
What was the hardest thing about putting that album together?
When I have features,
mm-hmm.
you know, you just call people up and be like, yo, can you get on this beat for me? And then, you know, they'd be busy doing things, and, you know, you just got to hassle them. You gotta hassle them without, like, rushing them.
Right. You
got to be like, yo, can I get this? And then you curse out everybody else but them.
Right.
You're like, man, this motherfucker don't even put me in this motherfucker. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into some music. This first track comes to us from Kansas City rapper Dlib. The track is called Feel Something and is produced by Ninth Wonder.
You don't need me anymore, man. You got your friends. So what the fuck you doing in this closet, dude? Get the fuck out of here and go spend time with them.
Sunny side up is how I tend to wake up. Face blunt, surf the net and get my cake up. But I ain't never having it like Magdalene, and I've been battling shit since I've been rapping with me. The MC and KC with the dope lines. He's white as fuck, but truthfully, he's a nice guy. Plus I heard that he's kicking up a lot of dirt along the lines that define who we are. And every time that he rhymes, man, I'm stricken with awe. Always talking to gods, and even in those odds, he always finds the straw and never follows the law unless he might get caught. Cause fuck a cause, he's a rebel, finding right and wrong. A real boss, but getting soft when he's writing songs. Cause emotions push buttons so we can fucking function. So get about the flow and just feel something. Now just feel something. Now just feel something. Yeah, now just feel something. Okay, now just feel something. Now just feel something. Now just feel something. Yeah, now just feel something. Okay, now just feel something. I've grown to realize simplify is hard to find. Cause people tend to lie and idolize the wrong guys. They make mistakes, then complain about the world today. Like it's out to get them, messing with their fucking brain. But if you want the truth, it's all on you. This world ain't shit unless you choose to do anything and everything you're afraid to do. And ain't no praising you, cause you're a brazen fool. And like some tainted food, you went and lost your roots. And when I talk to you, I'm talking to me, so I can be everything that I wanted to be. I'm fucking buckling knees, huffing and puffing the tree. Into the scene with the team, man, a bucket full of lost dreams. My vision's blurry, feeling really weak and weary. Pick one out and try it out, hoping that it don't go south. Hoping that the word of mouth might get me out this fucking town. Now just feel something. Now just feel something. Yeah, now just feel something. Okay, now just feel something. Now just feel something.
So you're working on a new album right now, correct? And is that still, do you still have that title, Greatest Boone Gamble?
No, I don't. I changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I changed it. I'm going to let you know, like, further down the line what I changed it to, but it's real simple. Yeah, I'm loving it. I got all the song titles on my mirror, and I'm, like, crossing them out, the ones that I'm finishing, so... It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I probably might change it again. I don't know. But no, I think this name is pretty self-explanatory.
It's going to stick this time.
Yeah.
Tell me about growing up with hip-hop in the Kansas City scene. You know, walk me through when you started getting involved in the scene and really what it was that just kind of clicked and you're like, man, I want to do this for a living. I want to make this what I do.
Well, certainly Tech 9 helped. He's my cousin. He's my first cousin. And, you know, my father would be, you know, driving somewhere and he'd be playing his music, you know, in the car. And that was the first time I witnessed somebody be a fan of Kansas City music for the first time. And, you know, I just grew hopeful. I was like, dang, I think I can do this. And, You know, that's when dance started. And when tech first started, he started in dance, you know, so kind of just doing the same path, but different style.
Yeah, completely different style.
Yeah, you know, it was pretty cool.
Was there any kind of big epiphany points that you had along your career?
I have epiphanies like every single minute. Like when I was talking about how music was just like influencing me, I had an epiphany then.
Tell me what that was.
It's just always been a part of me, and I really can't picture life without it. You know, I can't picture life without not looking at my phone for, you know, what's the hottest thing out right now. I just can't picture it, and I don't know what I would be doing, honestly. It's either or, just music or death. I don't know, I can't picture it, so it's got to be death.
So it's got to be death. Are you writing all of the instrumentals for this new album? Are you outsourcing it a little bit in between?
Yes, I'm doing the music. Hold on, you said writing the instrumentals. I'm
writing the beats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to incorporate other beats on there just so it won't be, you know, redundant, you know, from a producer standpoint. You know, certain styles that a producer has, it can get redundant on a certain album and it can sound like that same person. And I want it to be a variety of people. So I'm reaching out to people, reaching out to musicians who can enhance the musicality of the beats. Other producers, you know, that I had like long, good relationships with. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing though.
So when you say musicality, so you're getting like live instrumentation recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually took some time out to actually understand that, you know, how to record instruments the right way.
Yeah.
And, you know, because I want a slamming bass on my. I want the slapping bass on my tracks. You know, I want a crazy guitar on there, and I want to know the right way how to present it to the people.
So what is it about that type of musicality that really speaks to you? Is it just growing up? Because I think I read that you grew up on like neo-soul and jazz.
Yeah.
Is that kind of that speaking this time around?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, yeah, it's speaking. The jazz is always there because, you know, jazz is like really rhythm based. And I think that's what I fell in love with. I fall in love with the musicality of my beats, and I fall in love with the rhythm, and I fall in love with just the overall approach that I give, you know, certain songs. And I got one. I think I got one.
Yeah. Walk me through your mindset of that approach.
So sitting down at my computer, and I'm just staring at my computer for like a good 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And a tempo comes in my head. It's like, dun, 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 dun. Okay, I know what kick to put on there. Bam. What do I want to do? Crazy snare. Do I want to do a little snare? Do I not want to put a snare in there at all? It's just a lot of things that go in my head.
Right.
And I make calls to people. Oh, yo, you should be on this. You should be on this. You should be singing this. Then I'll record it, send the video to either Lena or my friend John or any of my friends that are like real close to me that would love to share, you know, their creativity with me. And man, just create. Just sit there and create. That's all I do. So, yeah.
All right, next up is Copeland Keys with his track, Meen. It's taken off the Dante mixtape. Here we go.
Fuck fake crews, I move along now. Shit, I'm tired of being local, that's a problem now. Couldn't shut him up, so they shut him down. That's a technical foul. They got enemies, never go out for the rhymes that they never lived out. Street dreams turn to nightmares, seen that overnight. Until I learn to fly, I'm trying to catch these flights. We from the same place, we don't think alike. Wonder why they disappeared like Obi Trice. Don't mention me, you're not like Sean, your history. Tell them kids they throwbacks on, I'm tired of being local. Where the nationals? This the dope shit they passing on. That yellow brick road, fat face with tats on, smash on. I can't be replaced. Fuck a traitor, shoot him in his fucking face. Rather blow the building, nigga, I'm a different case. I watch and research the real and the fake. Nobody ever really dies, nigga, anyway. Trying to make my situation articulate. Catch a body before I catch a case. I need to stay away. I don't need to hate. Get out the forest. Get out the ghetto 4 ways, I got one. Definition of a doer. Black heart and black lungs. I cling for dear life. 27 should have more. Only seen cocaine, seen things on the floor. Hope you never take a tour. In my lifetime, heard you rap about it. You seen it, didn't know what it was for. Triple beam, glass table, blind your eyes, all I saw. Lil' King got some Kool-Aid and I thought no more. Now I'm grown, where the money at? Pass on me and I'ma run it back. Hiding shit from kids, parents never was good at. I can clap my shit twice. Assholes and elbows, nigga running for my life, I gotta go.
With the culture shifting from your last album, so 2013, that was kind of like when music streaming was a new thing and it really hadn't hit yet. And so people were still absorbing and appreciating full albums at that point. And now it's like the single culture where people just are releasing singles. They just want that single. They don't want to hear that whole entire album. Are you approaching your new album with that in mind?
Well, yes. Certain things like how Beyonce does when she puts a video to every song.
Yep.
You know, she tours off of this album and she makes you want to listen to her whole album. And what I'm trying to do now is put myself in a great position to get people to listen to my whole album. And, you know, I've been away from like social media because I've been trying to shake hands with the people who make those decisions. And it's going great. It is.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we gonna get it to work.
So you putting together a concept album then? Because like with Beyonce, it was that whole story, right? It tied everything together.
I probably might just put together a whole, just a lot of ideas put together. I wouldn't do the concept thing until I'm like actually established and, you know, I can make a movie out of it, you know.
Well, you could do that now.
I mean, I can, but that's for later. That's for later because I wanna be with the best directors. I want to be with the best, you know, actors and everything else. So
You want it to be A+.
Yeah, I want it to be A+. I don't want it to be, you know, just settling. I don't want to settle with anything that I do. So
your videos, man, I really dug the video. Goddamn, what's the name of that song? Freeform.
Man,
yeah. I like all the colors that you had. Even you know, some of the other videos that you got up. You know, you have a lot of colors that are in there. Is that what you're masterminding at night when you're meditating?
Well, I know I just wanted something to like strike somebody's eye.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, strike their eyes. I don't want to be just walking down the street or sitting by a car, you know, and some girl shaking her butt by me. Like, that's cool, but
it's been done before.
Yeah, it's been done before. And even the colors have been done before, but it's just done sporadically. So I try to get those colors coming at you so you're just like, dang, who's this? It's crazy. I don't even like the song, but the video's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to like it. I just want to get your attention.
Right.
That's it.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit about just being in the scene, like going out and playing shows. Has it been supportive for you? Has it been difficult to gain those followers?
I mean, it's a small community of rappers. We all like keep in touch. We all know what everybody's doing. Somebody makes a tweet, oh dang, he's performing right here. Oh, I'm performing there too. You know, it's a small community of rappers. The fans, I don't really call them fans for real. You know, they're just supporters really. Like, they just want to see good music, and you know, the people here in this city are like really talented, and I'm glad I can be put in a position to perform on certain stages with them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I text them every once in a while. I kind of stayed away from the scene a little bit. Like, oh no, I just didn't want to be the next big local star.
Okay.
You know,
that's why you took that break.
Yeah. And I didn't want to be an internet rapper either. I wanted to really be a staple, and I wanted to walk into labels and actually say, this is what I want. you know what I'm saying, and actually have, you know, some input, because I've done like some good things. I've done good things, and I think I have to capitalize off of those good things. It's only right.
Right.
So that's it.
You don't think that having a big local following would help you in that situation?
Yeah, it would help.
You just didn't want to get stuck here in Kansas City?
Yeah, just stuck right here in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, the local following is going to always be there, even if nobody knew my name. But then I get played on the radio like once every 2 hours, or, you know, my video is on Revolt, and, you know, I'm on MTV, or I'm on BET, or I'm on any of those places. I think they will develop a love for me. They will develop a support. They'll be like, dang, he's from Kansas City. And then it'll go there. It works either way.
Yeah, that's interesting that you mentioned that, because there's a lot of local artists that I talk to, and they're like, man, we're not making any traction here. So they go and they tour around Kansas City, outside Colorado, Oklahoma, St. Louis, Chicago. And then once they get that attention, they come back and people are like, oh, we love you. It's like, damn, I was in your backyard the entire time.
Yeah.
Why do you think that happens?
This is show me state.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't lying when they said that. It's a show me state. And, you know, you got to show them. You got to show them, what have you done for me lately?
You got,
That's what this business is. And that's all. I mean, it's kind of funny. It is funny that you put it that way. You know, you can just go and be in LA and get a buzz, and then come back to Kansas City, and then your shows is sold out.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating too at the same time, you know what I mean? Because you feel like you're starting up, or at least the old mentality is, I'm starting up, I'm going to build my base here, everyone's, you know, and then build those relationships, and then that's how it's going to grow. But, you know, kind of now having to come on the outside and then come on in, it's
funny how it works. Like, I don't know, I don't worry about it no more. Wherever I can get the love, I'm taking it, so.
Yeah. Very cool.
It's not really a problem anymore. I used to get really frustrated at it. Believe it or not, I used to get really frustrated.
I believe it, man. It's very frustrating, especially when you're putting all that passion. So hear the way you talk about music, and then no one just takes to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just walk somewhere, walk up in a venue, and nobody knows you, and then they announce, "Oh yeah, you did the song with Tech Nine and Kendrick Lamar," and then everybody's like, "Oh, bro, I knew that was you. I knew that was you, bro. What's good, bro?"
That is the business, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
But that's how it works. I'm not mad anymore. I'm a little frustrated. I'm getting a little frustrated now.
Just looking back on it.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. You got to go home and meditate tonight. You get out of your system.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, next up is a track called Child's Lullaby by a local rapper who goes by the name of Junior. He just dropped a new single back in July called Broken Crown. So if you dig this track, you should go check that track out on Spotify. Here we go.
And I must confess, that was the day that I lost you. I was so excited, so ready to be a dad. Just thinking of all the pain I suffered, still don't understand. Like, God, why would you tease me? Why would you make me so ready to take it away? Just as easy, I was devoted to my girl, devoted to your relationship, steady walking through this path. This is why you make me sick. But back to my child, I love you so much. 4 years and I could promise it still hurts just as much. Nothing has changed, even if me and mom are together. You'll always be my favorite, that's why I try to be better. Cause everything I do in life, I do it for you. So you can tell your friends in heaven that your daddy loves you. Now I ask you, please guard me, my guardian angel. I know that I'm a failure, please help me through the flames. To my dear angel in heaven, I just want you to know that you're always on my thoughts and how much I love you so. I know you're in God's care, that's the way it should be. But when I go to heaven, He will give you back to me. To my dear angel in heaven, I just want you to know that you're always on my thoughts and how much I love you so. I know you're in God's care, that's the way it should be. But when I go to heaven, He will give you back to me. I know you probably wonder why I strayed from the path. I wish I could answer that. Yeah, I'm hardly a dad, but I would give it all away if I could go to the past. Since the day that I lost you and kicked my own ass. Tell me to keep fighting, cause you're looking down from heaven, watching your daddy fail. There's no need to stop pretending. I know that I'm living shitty, and this is not how it should be. If I die tonight, I know exactly where I would be. Probably burning in that fiery hell, not able to meet you, but time could only tell. And if I fail, I hope you know my love was sincere. Life is so unbearable, I just wish you could be here, God. I just need some advice, something that will tell me you can hear me tonight, something that can tell me I'll meet my child someday. Show me proof and I'll ride with you to my last dying day. You're my dear angel in heaven, I just want you to know that you're always on my thoughts and how much I love you so. I know you're in God's care, that's the way it should be, but when I go to heaven, He will give you back to me. To my dear angel in heaven, I just want you to know that you're always on my thoughts and how much I love you so. I know you're in God's care, that's the way it should be, but when I go to heaven, He will give you back to me. People say it's a facade, but I refuse to accept it. God isn't real, no, that's a thought I have rejected. I refuse to believe every one of my tears and prayers have been in vain. Man, my life wouldn't care, they tell me to move on and forget everything about you, but how can they understand there is no way that I can doubt you? If I accept that idea, I'd have to accept that you're gone, and that's such a lot of me, cause I can figure through the song with every word that I pour and every tear that is split. I can tell you're watching over me, I can share right on trip, and I can hear you telling God, look at my daddy spit. It's all coming from his heart, please help him get through this. I feel like I'm a blessing, but then again I'm a curse, cause the thoughts that come to mind got me feeling the worst. They got me going crazy, but you help me get by. This is a letter to my child, I hope you love your lullaby.
I know you did some choreography for Chris's music video, right?
Yeah, that was a fun experience. I was really co-choreographer for that with my homie EJ. He's actually my cousin. So yeah, we put our minds together and we made a dope video for him. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Down at Union Station, we kept it in the city. The Mary Kelly Center was there, and all the kids that go there were there, and it was amazing. Actually, the whole process was just phenomenal. You know, how it all just went according to plan.
That is amazing when that happens.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and you kind of like sit back and like, dang, I actually did this.
Yeah,
and it took a whole group of people just focused on one goal, and we got that goal done. Like, that's amazing to me.
That is.
Yeah.
So when you're creating choreography or like a routine or something like that, is that similar to how your mind works when you're making music?
Oh yeah. I like to think of, the kick drum being a certain, part of my body. It's how Michael Jackson used to think of it. He said, like, when he was like doing the pelvis thrust and everything, right. When he's doing all that, that was like the kick drum. That was the kick in the snare, like.
Okay,
that's what it was, and that's how it's just all working together. It's just my body is the instrument now.
Right.
Yeah. So
when you hear beats, do you immediately like identify? Like when you hear the right beat, or when you're writing something, does it just click and you're like, okay, I'm in the zone now, and you can kind of feel it everywhere?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's something about a particular rhythm that gets you going, and it provokes other sounds. And it's crazy how you hear those sounds, and you don't even have them in your beat.
Right.
But you hear them, and you know exactly which synth to use. You know which kick you want to use, which snare you want to use. I don't know. It's magic.
Does that happen with melody too when you're writing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it right now, cause I was at the crib like making something, and I kind of got like a little stuck on it, but. It's kind of amazing how my thought process works with making beats. You just start with nothing. You start with a blank page, and you got a kick, a snare, you got the hi-hats, you got everything else you want. And it's something now, and it's a product, and you can like present it to people. I think that's magic.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, especially after you lay that drum beat down, and you start layering it up, and you get different instruments that got different timbres, and it just all meshes together and just feels like something special.
Yep.
And then on top of that, then you can go that next level. You can and put the words over it.
Yep. And then you can go on top of that and put the dance moves to it.
That's right, yeah.
Then you can go on top of that and put the video to it. And then you can do shirts, and then you can,
Yeah.
It keeps on building. It keeps on building.
Are you going to do a little more singing on this new album?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I used to be kind of ashamed of it because my nose is like big and it shows in my songs and when I'm doing like melodies. So yeah,
explain that to me. Like,
I don't know. I just sounded like a little nasally when I talk or when I sing. I don't know. I just learned how to just be aside from like just I don't know. Just do away with it. It's me.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't care.
You got your own sound.
Yeah, got my own sound because of my nose.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and check out a song from my guest today, Mr. Marcus Yates. It's called Paul's Dominion, and it is a banger. So go ahead and turn that stereo system up. Keep on going. All right, there you go.
CEOs on niggas, with GMOs them niggas. Gotta learn that boy, some individualism. Like in a minute, yo, use a floppy disk. If the copy got deleted, you will not exist. And my mind's like, on that Trine bike, it took me 18 seconds to get the pause. But I go west of truth, they deck the halls. What the fuck, yo? If you want the truth, if you want the truth, if you want the truth, I got it all. I had to call my pluggy, I was yelling at him ugly. Your resources without your opinion, cool. I can give a fuck about this old Dominion too. And I'm feeling younger than. In the summer watching Alice Wonderland, you know the check is coming in. In a minute. Yo, it's crazy how my lady wants to be in the Mercedes now. My spermies that I'm washing after busting when we fucking had the chance to all of a sudden become babies now. And everybody tells me I'm creative now, so I'm starting to believe I am creative now. Your resources without your opinion, cool. I can give a fuck about this old Dominion too, homeboy.
Church, liquor store, 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 church.
All this in my cataract, bad habits in my habitat, gunshots in my dreams, bullet holes in my schemes. I feel like God, nigga. I got a lot on my plate. I'm in the garden like Eden, and I ain't ate. Lord willing, I'm feeding. I'm cracking bones to wish. I circumcise the circumstances just to see my dick, just to see my guts, just to see my strength. And if I could, then I'll make the shit go movie length. But I'm feeling younger than. In the summer watching Alice Wonderland, you know the check is coming in. In a minute. If you're wondering, I had to call my pluggy, I was yelling at him ugly. Your resources without your opinion, cool. I can give a fuck about this old Dominion too, homeboy.
Church, liquor store, church, liquor store, church, liquor store,
homeboy.
Liquor store, church.
But I'm feeling younger than. You know the check is coming in. But I'm feeling younger than. You know the check. But I'm feeling younger than.
Liquor store, church,
You know the check is coming in. But I'm feeling younger than.
liquor store, church.
You know the check is coming in.
So what are some local artists that you're listening to right now? That you're digging?
Some of the local artists that I'm digging right now. I seen Dom Chronicles drop something, like a video. I seen Abnorm drop something with Greg Enemy.
Yeah, Greg Enemy. When I saw him at Indie Fest, I was like, where have you been, man?
Yeah. He's dope. Who else? Dominico and Devin.
Yeah.
They had something. Who else? Oh, Steady P with the Indie Fest. My homie Cuddy Bear, and his movement is just so crazy right now. It's dope, and I believe it. He has a dope movement going with all his friends. It's funny. I used to go to high school with like all of them, and they're just taking art to the next level in Kansas City. I don't want to forget nobody because they'd be texting me, "Oh, you forgot my name, bro."
You just blame it on me. They must have edited that out because I said it.
Yeah, my bro Jay Kite. He's more of in the urban scene, but we were working together. He comes over to the crib and we just vibe out on tracks, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of people that I watch, you know, that are really doing their thing around the city. It's dope watching them. I'll be taking little pointers that they be giving, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching because I don't be on social media like that, but.
Yeah. So when I moved out here from Seattle about 12 years ago, at that point in time, I didn't. The hip hop scene, what I was seeing, it didn't get a lot of attention. And like you had just mentioned, people are starting movements, you know, Indie Fest starting to pick up. What do you think it is about the city that's finally starting to take notice to the hip hop culture?
The internet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which is sad because we're all here in the city, but it's the internet that's making.
Yeah.
You think it's because people have to drive so far in Kansas City? There's no good metro infrastructure?
No, I just think it's the internet.
The convenience of getting it right then and there.
Just, you know, you can record something. It can be the poorest quality of ever, but, you know, you can put it on SoundCloud in like 2 minutes and it's there, and then 1 million people view it and you can get a deal.
Okay, I see how you're saying it now. Just being able to get your music out there without going through the gatekeepers and all the filters.
Yep.
And being more affordable.
Yep. And if it's trustworthy, if it's believable, you know, the people will come and they want to see you perform. And the thing that will never die through like technology and all that is a good show.
Yeah.
If you have a good show, you will live.
That's what separates the amateurs from the professionals.
Yes.
Because like that guy like you were just talking about that puts up something that's got just terrible audio.
Yeah.
His show's probably not going to be very good.
Yeah. Or it could be, it can be that he has poor quality, but when he goes on stage, he has the best show.
That's true. You can flip it.
Yeah. He can have the best show ever, and, you know, his quality is just a little messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when you're putting together your live shows, I imagine you're probably thinking what kind of dance moves or what kind of choreography? Or do you want it to be all focused on
that
like
changes. It depends on the energy of the crowd, really. I performed in front of one person before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you got to give it your all regardless, but the certain moves that you do, you know, when you're on stage, it's all depending on the energy that they're giving you a little bit. And you know, vice versa, you know, you can actually feed them energy as well. And, you know, you can really turn the show out or just be a slave to it.
You going to start bringing some live instrumentation into your new shows?
Yeah, I got to reach out to all my friends that do like live instrumentation. They don't live in Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it's a little harder.
Yeah, I got friends in Detroit, Nebraska, LA, everywhere, Orlando, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Buffalo, New York, yeah, everywhere. And we can just bring that all together. Yeah, we'll turn some stuff out.
So did you ever learn to play bass?
I didn't. I've been like, not? I did something. I played, like if I just pick it up and play with it for a little while, like I was able to play a little riff, you know, but since then I didn't do it. And it consumed too much of my brain, so I can just call somebody else up and be like, yo, you do this the best. You're the best person I know that can do this. Can you do this for me? Please. And they and they have it. And I'll be like, dang, how did you do that? But I'm kind of moving in the way that I'm kind of satisfied with what I know, and I want to enhance what I already know.
Okay.
And let people do what they do. And I can just combine my talents with their talents, and we can make something beautiful.
I'm going to pull everything together.
Instead of me just trying to do everything, you know, it's not working that way. That's what I did with Dark Topski Mata. I tried to do everything, and it wasn't working.
I think it turned out really well.
I mean, it's cool, but looking back and learning and learning teamwork and learning how to connect with people and learning how to, you know, put certain aspects of somebody else's talents with your talents, you know.
Also, yeah, having multiple people in there in the songwriting session, I mean, you always end up with a fantastic product.
Yeah, because I can only do what I know.
Right.
Yeah, and then somebody would do something and it would just take my mind elsewhere and be like, dang, I never thought of it like that. So that's what I try to do. I try to, be with people who edify you. People who enhance you as a person, as a creator. And it's working, man. It's working right now. And it took me some time to learn that, but now I'm learning that it's not just going to take you. Like, you can't do it all by yourself. And I think it was real selfish of me to do that.
I wouldn't say it's selfish. It's learning.
Yeah,
everyone starts that way. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
It was pretty good. Like, Dark Toe Schemata is pretty good. Like, I like it. But if this bass riff was right there, if that guitar riff was right there, if I took the highs of this and you know what I'm saying? It shoulda, woulda, coulda. So,
but if you had that back then you wouldn't be learning. You wouldn't have learned that that's what you needed to do for the new stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all
it's trial and error.
Exactly. Yeah. We all grow in that way.
Yeah.
So what else excites you? What else excites Marcus Yates?
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was into sports only before I started with music.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like really good in basketball. I was good wide receiver in football.
Okay.
My father is a sports fan. He's a sports fanatic, and he plays football really good. He was like a track and field star back in the day. Yeah, Northeast High School.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of rubbed off on me, and sports was my first love. I still play basketball, but music consumes like most of my time. It's funny. I actually look at sports highlights to get myself riled up to make music.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see that though.
I can see that. I was just doing it.
What were you watching?
I was watching Deion Sanders highlights.
Deion Sanders highlights.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think Deion Sanders is my favorite football player, my favorite athlete of all time. Michael Jordan, of course. But Michael Jordan gets old. Like, everybody has the same highlights of Michael Jordan. And Deion Sanders too, but man, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders is the GOAT. He's the GOAT for real.
You watching a lot of the Olympics lately?
I haven't.
You haven't?
That's when I turn it off and go to music.
Okay.
But I seen Usain Bolt, still winning. That ain't nothing new. Michael Phelps, I see him winning. I see Simone.
Oh, the gymnast?
Yeah. She's in there just killing them. Basketball, of course, they killing them.
Man, I don't know. That score today that I saw today or yesterday, man, they only won by like 3 points.
It was one I seen they was up by like 40.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
that's what I expect to see. But sometimes I'm like, man, what's going on?
I think they do that on purpose. Like Usain Bolt, I think he gives people a competition, and then when it comes towards the finish line, he just you forgot who I was. I'm Usain Bolt, so let me get this out the way.
Yeah.
That's that confidence that comes from sports. It gets leaked over to music. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing sports, I would like talk trash. I'm like, dude, you cannot hold me. And that's how it is with making music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so you watch Deion Sanders highlights, you get inspired. Does that inspire you to go in and just work, or does that inspire you to go in and start writing lyrics, or how's that break down?
It inspires me to be the greatest person in that field.
Okay.
He was the greatest person on the field. I'm the greatest person. I want to be the greatest person in that field, you know what I'm saying, of music. So I just think of music as the field, and you be the Deion Sanders of it, or the Barry Sanders, or,
the Bo Jackson.
Yeah, the Bo Jackson. I forgot Bo Jackson. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time.
He was good.
Yeah. In my top 3.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Good save.
Yeah. Who's my top? Yeah, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, number 3. MJ. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Then
you go down the line and you got AI, and then you got, Kobe, and then you got LeBron. Well, LeBron.
No?
LeBron is in the top 5.
Okay.
Yeah. He's kind of an animal.
I was watching that AI documentary on Netflix. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. I watched it too. I actually did watch that. I was watching it with my girlfriend, and she fell asleep. I just stayed up, and I wanted to create beats after that.
It's the passion that you get from him.
Yeah, man. In the trials he went through, it's just unfortunate, but he bounced back
Yep.
He bounced back so smooth. I was like almost calling him the GOAT after that. Man, there's a lot of GOATs.
That is inspiring, though. That is inspiring stuff, man.
Yeah.
So what inspires you to write? Just daily life? Just being around other people?
Yeah, I mean, the words that I've learned so far in my life, I can develop millions of stories with those words that I learned. And those experiences that I've been through, you just learn that and it just comes out. It starts as mumbling at first.
Right.
When you listen to the beat and you be like, and then you can turn it into a trip that you had to the gas station.
Trying to find that cadence first.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
put the words behind it.
Yeah, and that's all it is. I used to try to do like the puzzle thing with like the puzzle words, but I just let the words come to me because it's all rhythm. When babies who listen to the music, don't know the words, they're just looking for the rhythm.
Yeah. We all got rhythm inside of us. That's what a heartbeat is.
Yeah, so, yeah.
All right, this next track comes to us from Theiss. The song is called Wildest Imaginations, and it's taken off the Wildest Imaginations EP. Here we go.
Let's go. I just let my mind go. I just set myself free. Right along with it and let it come to me. It comes to me. It comes to me. Now that I got the key, I'm gonna unlock my wildest imagination. When it all started, could've swore it was a fluke. But the more that I entertained it and the more I created, I could feel myself changing with every line, like every time. So I gotta do this again. Give me a minute, where's my pen? 1, 2, 3, 4, blast off. Bet I rap my ass off. If you digging it, homie, you would better tip your hats off. That's all I'm asking. For your respect, I was a reject, but not a request. I love my songs because I make some of the best. And that's hands down, I'm damn proud it took this long for me to stand out. Get me to fan out and make room. I'm here now, it's clear now what I was meant to do, who I was meant to be. And as cliche as it might sound, there ain't no stopping me. I just let my mind go, I just set myself free. Right along with it and let it come to me. It comes to me, it comes to me. Now that I got the key, I'm gonna unlock my wildest imagination. Do is make music, break foolish notions of what you think a rapper is. I'm an artist first, not worried about if I've got the hardest verse. I just wanna create, express who I really am, get it off on my slate, because these thoughts keep me up. I cannot sleep unless I touch pen or a pad, but then I'm a mad genius, that's part of my job description. Y'all are listening to Jay now, no female, they're like Jay wow. Since I came in, they said there's no way that we can take Jay out. I can live with that. To all those that gave, I'm giving back. It's a rap like longboards, it's all good. Concord, all I gotta do is record, and with that comes the reward. I've restored hip-hop, think not, get lost. I don't mean to be so crude about it, but I just feel like nobody else is doing what I'm doing right now. Creatively, no one is really where I'm at. So just let it be that. My wildest imagination. Other MCs that better step their game up. I've been laying dormant for years. Now that I came up, things won't be the same. Take off that chain and recreate yourself, or deviate yourself from hip-hop and this rap shit. No more bags of money and no more bad bitch. It cannot be over that quick. It's your choice, I'm just that sick of the ignorance and materialism. You're a virus from the penicillin. Say you got sex to the ceiling, so does everybody else try something different? Let me ask, where's the art? Where's the heart? Where's the passion? All I hear is yada yada. Money, money, pop the magnum. Got bitches dropping it low till they can't go anymore. Now I'm not trying to preach, but I'm just trying to reach. My wildest imaginations.
Is there any shout outs that you want to give?
Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to Kansas City. Shout out to everyone who I've created with. everyone who I want to create with. Shout out. I mean, I'm not good at shout outs.
I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah,
My bad.
I'm not
my
good
bad.
at shout outs. So I kind of summed it up a little bit.
So where can people find you online?
On SoundCloud, it's just Marcus Yates. Instagram, Marcus Yates 92. On Twitter, Marcus Yates 92. I got a fan page that my friend Let she handles. That's just Marcus Yates on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Ask questions. I'll answer 'em.
You want to leave us with any closing words here?
Be great and know you're being great.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Recognition is a good thing because a
Yeah.
lot of people don't recognize that.
Yeah. People say I don't give myself enough credit, sometimes. And I do. It's just in like other forms. But yeah, you definitely have to sit back and look in the mirror and give yourself credit for being great because you made it this far and you got so far to go.
That's the hardest thing too, right? Especially now with social media and the internet, everything is so immediate gratification. People don't step back.
Yep. I actually have to delete the apps off of my phone, because it does affect you, whether you want to be anti, social media or not, it does affect you in a way. So I just sit back and I take some moments, out of the day for me. And, I just give myself compliments. I treat myself. I cook for myself.
I love cooking for myself too.
It's just take some time out of the day for you and love you first, and you'll be all right after that.
Yeah, that's good words of wisdom right there. Don't try to consistently compare yourself to other people because you're gonna just live like a not honest and non-fulfilled life.
Yeah, you get disappointed every time. Every time when you're like looking at somebody, well, I have inspirations. I have people who inspire me.
Right, but that's different.
Yeah, that's different. People who you're just looking at and be like, man, I can do that better than him. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no need for that. Everybody should be inspired by everybody. It shouldn't be any, I don't know, it shouldn't be no just judging. It should just be total inspiration all the time. It's not always like that, but that's how it should be.
I agree. I agree, man. Well, I appreciate you making the time to come in and hang out, man.
Man, I appreciate it as well. I appreciate you just hitting me up, man, because I just be chilling. Making music and trying to take over the world. And I appreciate you for reaching out to me via email and, expressing that you want me on this show, man. It's pretty dope.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
When I heard Freeform, I was like, done.
Yeah.
See, get this guy in because this is dope.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Very cool, man. Well, I'm excited to hear what you got coming up next. Just hit me up, man.
All right.
Stay in contact.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, man.
All right, so to take us out, we're going to hear another song from our guest today, Mr. Marcus Yates. This song is called Yes.
You can just sing along and hear the shit that I be on. Matter of fact, how about those cheeks? The God presents gifts. How about those reefs? Mine took patience, sweat, tears, relief. No pun intended, my nigga, is so hard. But what's the challenge if my focus costs 15? My Grammy family high as fuck at the awards. They say buy marijuana, I say tap into the source. You know my opinion is dominated, of course. Well, who the fuck am I? M-I-Y. Is he selfish like his initials? If you call yourself an artist and bring nothing to the table, should I up and just forget you? Funny thing is, your philosophy wins. So me philosophizing is precious time spent. I should release a trap track, bring the buzz back and reduct tape the mouth of the fat bitch. Or create other timeless shit. You can pick which. Either way, the vault of thoughts is killing niggas any cost. I have your favorite rapper, set your mind up to like my old verses again. Again, and again, and again, Who you know, Fujade with the pen? Hey. Who you know, Fujade with the okay. The sounds is in logic. You can find them, but you can't find the logic inside them, nigga. The sounds is in logic. You can find them, but you can't find the logic inside them, nigga. The sounds is in logic. You can find them, but you can't find the logic inside them, nigga. Dark taupe schemata, November 12th, good for your health, and good for your wealth, and good for yourself, putting niggas on the shelf, then I'm wearing a fucking belt, then y'all fucking melt, yo, hey yo. Hey yo. Yo. The sounds is in logic. You can find them, but you can't find the logic inside them. The sounds is in logic. You can find them, but you can't find the logic inside them. Okay,